I do not know how much time I have to do this. I should not have gone live because my daughter's asleep, which is a miracle. I look exhausted. I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. So, my daughter just turned 7 months yesterday. I was having a heyday with that. I was trying to like post something on Instagram and it kept like cropping my photos all weird. But oh my gosh, I am so tired. I'm totally holding this by myself. I should have brought a tripod in here. But I'm totally just sitting on the bathroom floor. It's the easiest, like quietest place. But I'm really hoping that she I'm hoping that my daughter is like a lot easier from here on out. I mean, not easy, but like realistically, like she's probably not going to be easy. But I really hope she just gives me some time. I look burnt. I put on this like tanning lotion stuff and it's all blotchy. It's fine. Hold on. So I get the Jergens Natural Glow. I went tanning a long time ago. Like I have been tanning like at tanning salons, but it's really bad for your skin, as you can see. Like I mean, I'm almost 40, but yeah. Tanning, I do not suggest it. Like if you are in, a place that's always sunny, like at least bring some sunblock. It's okay to get tan. Just like don't go out and purposely like get burnt. But gosh, I am so tired. My eyes keep watering. So I didn't put makeup on today because I'm just gonna be rubbing my eyes anyways. So what's the point? Can you guys like hear me good? I keep accidentally blocking the mic. So hopefully you can hear me okay. I got a something for free yesterday. It's like a little oh my gosh. See my eyes just keep watering. It's like a little bench and it's really cute. It's like a little storage bench. I'm not going to redo it. I actually just like it how it looks. Plus I have enough going on already. I don't need to start anything new. And I have put more cabinet doors back on, so I'm almost done finally. And I came across a problem. I cannot find four of the hinges. I have the hinges, but they're like demountable hinges, so I'm like missing the part that will actually like make it more stable. So that's kind of a bummer, but it's all good. And then I have an appointment tomorrow for my daughter. So get that taken care of and out of the way. Um, what was I saying? There was like, okay, so the end of my last video, I was talking about like appointments and stuff. Um, just to be clear, it's not like appointments that are like needed right at this minute, but gosh, these eyebrows. My kids, I feel like, especially my oldest, he's a senior and towards the end of the year, you know how kids kind of get like, oh, I'm almost done with school and they start to slack kind of. I just really want him to focus on finishing school and doing good. And the more days you miss, like the worse it gets. So I'm probably going to wait till like spring break to get in the appointments that I need for them. So at least they're not missing school at that point. The lighting in here is all kinds of crazy. But I don't know. I figured I was going to do a get to know me, but it's like, I don't really know what you don't know about me. It's like weird when you know yourself and you're making all these videos, you forget about things that people like me want to know, but I don't know what you want to know. So if you guys have any questions, you can ask me. Trying to think. So my husband, a lot of you have probably been here for a while and you've seen the garage and you've seen like all the tools and things like woodworking tools. So he was given those from his grandpa and they're like really, really old. So, but my husband has been like super into woodwork. So all the tools and everything, sorry, all the tools and everything that I have been using on any kind of project, unless it's like painting, those are his. It's not like I'm super into that kind of thing. I did take wood shop in high school and I loved it, but yeah, that's his thing. It's not really my thing. But okay, let's talk about videos that are going to come up. I still, like I said before, I still am going to do the video on like why I used mobile home in my titles and why I shouldn't have, but like my reasoning behind it. And then I'm going to do the tutorial videos still on UCut, KindMaster, Pixel Lab, and Canva, which KindMaster and UCut, they're both editing apps, so like they're kind of similar, like you'll get the point. Like they're both kind of the same thing. Same thing with like Canva and Pixel Lab. But so I'm still gonna do those videos, and I'm still gonna do the closet declutter for my daughter, a decluttering video on my son's closet. What else? That little end table thing a long time ago. I'm still gonna do a video on that. So don't forget, like, don't think that I forgot. Like, don't worry. That stuff is coming. And I'll have cleaning content too. I know I was like, oh, keep an eye out for another cleaning video, and then just nope, didn't happen. But and I'm gonna do a spring decorate with me. I probably won't do a spring haul because I tried to go to the dollar store and I didn't really find much, not at mine anyways. So, but I will just decorate with like a couple things that I found, which is just faux flowers, and I'll decorate with like things that I already have around the house. And what else was it going to do? I don't know. There's kind of like a lot going on at once, but mainly right now, like this whole past week, I've been really trying to focus on just getting the freaking kitchen done because it's driving me crazy. I just want it done so I don't have to focus on that anymore. I can just move on to other things. But yeah, so someone just keeps popping in and out. Hold on a minute. Am I missing something? Oops. Oh, there we go. It is not letting me reply back. Well, I guess I could just say hi, but this is so weird. I haven't done this in a long time. But, oh my gosh, there was so much more I was going to tell you guys. Okay, so the footage that I was going to get for my new channel, I finally got some of it. So I will be making a video for my brand new channel pretty soon. I don't know when, so I can't say that, but I at least got the footage. So y'all know, like I was talking about, I can't do it until I get that footage. So, oh my gosh, I'm shaking you all over the place. Sorry if I'm making you sick. But yeah, I got that. And I don't know, I'm really excited for the new channel. I know some people are kind of like weary about it because it says trauma, but they need to focus on the last part it says. It's basically like a lot of things that I have been through, and not like things that I chose to go through, like things that happened to me that shouldn't have happened. And I know I'm not the only person in the world. And I feel like if I could help someone out there, like it's not like I've never told my story before, like just not on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like my whole family knows and everything. But I did think it would be good to put it in a better light, not really the trauma part, but let everyone know, like, where I'm coming from, like someone that has actually been through those things, like how, how I can just keep going and not wanting to give up or not feel like I'm just not able to do all the things that everyone else does, because that is like one of the things that you think about. But anyways, So I'm excited about that. I'm so out of breath right now. I don't know why. I might actually go live later when I know people are probably home because there's like everyone's probably at work right now. It's just really hard for me to do anything later in the day because that's when my daughter is not trying to take a nap, and she's awake, and then it's like, how it is. It's like your husband comes home or you come home, and it's like dinner time. You worry about that, and then you just worry about all the things like making sure everyone has clothes for the next day and blah blah blah. All that fun stuff we have to do that we don't want to do. Um but yeah, I don't think this is more like it's not really a get to know me. But if you guys did have questions, you can go ahead and ask me anything. Just ask me anything. I'm pretty open. I it seems like I'm really open, but I'm actually a really private person, which is funny that I'm on YouTube. But I mean, if I don't want to tell you something, like, I won't, but I'm not going to try to act like, I'm not, it's not like I'm hiding, but I won't overshare if I feel like I shouldn't. You know what I mean? But you guys can ask me anything. Um, for the most part, I'll probably answer it. Maybe. But I do want to create a video soon, um, showing the new. Well, I'm really kind of, I don't know why, just I'm anxious to get my son's room done. I really want to do his closet. It's like the last part of his room that needs to be done. And my oldest son, his room's fine right now. So I just need to go through my youngest son's closet. We were tempted to put the new little storage shelf or storage bench into his room. Well, it was my idea. And I brought it up to him, but he didn't really, how teenagers are. They're like, they don't really give you an answer. So kind of guesstimating on where I want to put it. But yeah, I think it would be fun to put it in his room, but I'm not sure. I want to look at it. We don't really have an entryway, like, well, some of you may know if you've seen like the home tour, you literally walk in and there's not really a space for a bench there. And the way we come in through the garage door. So the way I have it there is like, there really isn't space right there for it right now, unless I was to move the kennel again, because the dog crate I moved back to the back door, just because I was tired of having the front door blocked. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like, no, if I have no place for it, I'm not gonna get it. But I've wanted one of those things for like a very long time. So I was like, I'm just gonna grab it. If it doesn't work out, I'll give it away for free since I got it for free, or maybe someone in my family wants it. But yeah. How was your guys' weekend? What did you guys do? We went for a very long drive. And yeah, I was able to get all the footage I need, like I said, for my new channel. So I'm really hoping I can get a video up for you guys on that channel. I can't wait to start that channel. I feel like I'm going to fall in love with making videos for that channel. What kind of content do you guys like the most that I do? Or what kind of content do I not do that you wish I did? Let me know, because I'm up for any kind of ideas. Because this main channel that I have, this is a channel that can be anything. So I didn't want you guys to think like I'm stuck doing one thing because I feel like I'm stuck in a niche. I don't really want to niche down on this channel. So if you guys want me to do like more hauls, Walmart hauls or Dollar Tree hauls, whatever, shop with me is like in the store showing you. I don't know what you want to see. I know how it is when you watch someone and you like them, but you wish they did something. Don't be afraid to ask. Like, just ask or tell me, like, hey, why don't you do this? Or ask me anything. I'm not going to be offended. It's okay. Ask me why my face looks all blotchy. Come on. Ask me. I'm waiting. What does this button do? Oh my gosh, I'm afraid to touch it. What? I can put a filter on. There we go. I'm just gonna go black and white. It's my go-to. Just trying to think of things that I can update you with, like get to know me. Obviously, I have one more kid than I did the last get to know me. Which is it's a very, very big difference. Oh, I also thought about doing a video on baby names that I love but didn't use. I don't know if y'all would be interested in that, but I see a lot of those videos and I like them, like when you're stuck on it, like choosing a name and you just can't figure it out. They're always good to watch. It was really hard for me to pick my daughter's name. And my husband just came up with it, just like out of nowhere. I'm like, what? But for my boys, like, I knew it was pretty simple. And my firstborn, like, it just hit me. Like, I just knew I wanted to name him Julian. I don't know where it came from. Everyone's like, you named him after the Big Daddy movie. I'm like, whatever. I loved that movie, but I wasn't like, oh, I'm naming my kid Julian because the little kid in there, you know, but I did love that name. Or I do love that name, obviously. But gosh, I hate this. I don't know what it is, but when I'm on screen, my mind goes blank. I do it when I'm recording too. I'm like, all the time. I cannot think of anything else I was gonna tell you. And it's odd too, because like no matter how many people or how little people are on this right now, like a bunch of people are gonna come to this later and they're gonna be like, why did I come to this? Because she's not even saying anything. Let me think. Well, so much for planning. I should have wrote something out. Oh, one thing is, so my dog, it's funny, like family and everyone was asking about my dog a long time ago after I first got him. They're like, oh, did you get him from a shelter? Oh, was he like, you know, did you save him and all this? Like, you know, they're just saying stuff like, oh my gosh, you paid so much money for him and blah, 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 blah. And people probably think I got him because like my dad had a Malamute, even though a husky and a Malamute is not the same thing, even if they do look like. But it's like, I just thought it was funny because so how I got that dog, I am at my old job. My boss was in a band and his band member guy and his wife, they breed huskies. So they own the mom and the dad, and then they own Jack's older brother from the other litter before him. And so Jack originally, he was the last puppy and he was meant to go to this like younger kid, right? And this kid had his own apartment and everything. And this kid was trying to make Jack a service dog. And if anyone knows huskies, like that's impossible. As far as I know, there's no way that that dog could be a service dog. So obviously it didn't happen. And it was really funny because I was on TikTok on my lunch break and I was doing this weird thing. I just randomly thought it'd be kind of fun to do like it was like, I don't know if the lady took herself seriously or if it was just for fun, but it was like a tarot card reading thing. I know everyone's like, oh, you're all freaking out probably right now. But so I was just like, yeah, I'll see like what card she pulls for me. And she pulled a card that I didn't even know was a card and it said service. And then I come to find out, like I find out that Jack was supposed to go to this kid and the kid was going to make him a service dog, right? So I was like all freaking out. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's just like the card that lady pulled on TikTok. And it ended up that he couldn't get him and he was the last puppy. And it's just weird because I was not ready to get a puppy. Like it wasn't like I was looking for a dog at that time or anything. It just so happened that it's like he was the last puppy and he had nowhere to go, you know? And I was like, well, heck, I could use a dog. I've never had my own dog before. So And that is actually how I got Jack. So, yeah, you could say I saved him, but I mean, I paid money for him. I don't know. But, oh, and our cat, we meant to get a dog. We went to the pound to get a dog, a male dog, and came home with a female cat. I don't even know how that worked out. But, and then Roxie is my husband's dog. Jack is like, well, they're all our family dogs, you know, like it's all our dogs. But he already had Roxie when I started dating him. So, anyways, that is all about my animals. That's not really about me. I don't know. You guys know that if you have any questions, like random questions, you can always comment on my videos and I'll get back to you guys, you know. So if you can't think of anything right now, that's fine. Because neither can I. I don't even know what to talk about right now. I am surprised my daughter is asleep. Like, it's a miracle. There have been days on end where she would not take a nap. And then by about like between 5 and 7, she was so tired that she was just crying so bad and super whiny. And I would try to feed her and she would pull off and then be crying. And then, so I'd sit her up. I thought, okay, she doesn't want to eat anymore. So I'd sit her up and then she's crying and she wants to lay back down and eat. And I'm like, back and forth, you know, all that went on for a good month or more. It went on for a while. I am one tired mama. But it's kind of a bummer too in the way that like I have all these ideas for YouTube and like all day long I just want to record stuff and you know it's just I have to stop. Like I can't always hold her and do everything that I need to do. And I do have a baby carrier, but I'm not going to have her on my chest like while I don't know. It's just hard. You can barely do dishes. I can't anyways, not like that. But and the kids help. I mean, it's usually I'm not the one that has to do the dishes, like hardly ever. I just do them when I can. But my oldest son, he always does that stuff anyway, so I guess it works out. But oh my gosh, I wish I could hold this steady. I am not doing a very good job. I'm going to turn here. Trying to hold still. Okay. But anyways, if you guys see this video, like whoever is not watching right now, by the time you are watching this, if there are any kind of videos you want me to do, please let me know. Because I'm up for anything. I feel like I do a lot of day in the lives because that's my favorite type of video to film. But I mean, I'm up for anything at this point. I think it should be fun to do different stuff, you know, and get out of my comfort zone. I know everyone's going to be like, do cooking. I feel like if I had a YouTube channel that was cooking, it would end up being like, have y'all seen Jennifer Garner or Garner? It's like Jennifer Garner's or whatever her last name is, fake cooking channel. That's how it would end up being. Like, I'm not a horrible cook, but I'm not a chef, you know? And I'm like, I just do what I do. I feel like that's how it would be. I feel like a lot of people like the cooking though because they think it's funny. Which, hey, I'd rather have it be funny than boring, right? But it sucks when it's like, the joke's on me. They're only watching to make fun of you. But isn't that like every YouTuber? They all have all these people who can't stand them, but there they are to watch their every move. I think that's funny. I'm glad I don't have to waste my time like that. I don't even have time like that to waste, but I don't know where they get all this time. So anyways, what can I tell you? Okay, so it's March now. I am about to be 38 years old. And I know a lot of older people are probably like, oh, you're a baby. No, I'm not a baby. I am feeling it. I have been feeling it ever since I turned 30. Something about turning 30. So, here's the thing. If there's an airplane, if you are not 30 years old yet, let me just advise you that when you do turn 30, something happens to you. Like you get super emotional. It's like you think that, oh my gosh, I'm 30 now and I haven't done all the things I was supposed to do yet. And it's so weird. I've noticed it with my brother. I noticed it with every single person under me that has turned 30. It's hilarious though, because it's like once you get older, a little bit, past 30, you realize like, oh, none of that stuff even mattered. You know, you just live your life. You do whatever you like to do. I was just having a conversation with my youngest son, the other day, or yesterday. I'm like slipping. Okay. Whew. Okay, let me hold you still. So I was having a conversation with Jace the other day, and I was telling him, he was saying like, I don't know exactly where I want to live when I move out one day and blah, blah, blah. And you could hear it in his voice. He was like afraid to say like if he wanted to live close to me or not. And I told him, I said, I don't care where you live. I don't care if you live far away from me. I don't care if you live like super close to your dad, not close to me, or super close to me. And like, he shouldn't be worried if you live not close to him. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. Like, I just want him to be happy. That's all I said. I want you to be safe and happy. That is like what I'm afraid of is like if my kids, move to an area because it's easy to get into an area, but it's not a good area. Like, that's one of my biggest fears. And I think one of the struggles with kids as they get older is okay, yes, my daughter, it's hard. It's hard having a baby after 13 years of not having a baby. But it's super easy compared to like the thoughts that I have as my sons are getting older. So many like thoughts about, like I just hope they're going to be okay. I don't want them to stress out about money. Like I've always stressed out about money. I never truly had it like super easy. And luckily, I'm not like too high and mighty. Like I'm not, like I don't need the best of the best to make me happy. I don't. I hardly need anything at all. I love free stuff. Like, yeah, maybe I'll get a lot of stuff, but I'm not going to go out and spend a ton of money on it, um, if that makes sense. So I'm hoping that my boys are learning something from me, at least in that way. I hope they won't need a ton to make them happy. And I hope they don't stress out over money because finding a bunch of free stuff like helps you so much. And it's kind of fun to wait and, see what kind of like if you're lurking. If you're lurking, if you're looking for a certain thing, like I wanted a bench for so long, but I never wanted to go out and buy a new one, like brand new, because it would be expensive. And I never found them at thrift shops. And then yesterday I saw that one for free. And in my video, when I show you guys, like I'll pull up the little post too to let you know, like, yeah, it was free. But it was perfect. And it's just like, or it is perfect, like I think, anyways. But it's just kind of fun to see like when that thing that you want finally pops up or you find it to see like what it looks like, it's like, who would have thought like that I could find all the stuff that I found for free or super cheap, Um, that's kind of like what I like to base my channel off of. It's like thrifty living or whatever, mom stuff, and just kind of like me. My mom was saying like, you don't show your kids a lot. And I'm like, Mama, they're at school like all the time. They're at school. That's why they're not here. And then it's hard for me to record later in the day when they are here. So, I mean, that's why. Like, randomly, I do get them. And then also, I don't force my kids to be in videos. I know there's a lot of people out there that will not show their kids at all. But I don't force my kids to be in videos. If I get the feeling or like if I see that they're not wanting to be recorded, I won't record them. Like I'll get a little clip and if I see some like the way they're acting, I'll stop. I'm not going to be like smile for the camera. you know, it's fine. The same thing, like I'm sure people have noticed, like my dad was saying, he's like, yeah, I saw Earl one time in one of your videos. He walked into the kitchen. He must have just got home or something. And he walked into the kitchen and seen that you were recording, turned around and left. And that's exactly how it is. It's like I don't try to force him to be on the camera. And, that's why it's usually me. So it is kind of weird to be like, oh, it's mom stuff, but they forget, like, I'm the mom. Of course, I'm in the video. It's my channel. I mean, I don't know. Not that any of you have like had a problem with that. I just thought it was funny, some of the things that I've heard from other people, and I was like, okay, I'll just try to explain that a little bit better. So of course you're going to see my daughter more than you see my older kids. They're not even home. But I was kind of bummed out because yesterday I really wanted to go garage selling. I know everyone's like, oh, this is not the time of year, but it was pretty nice yesterday. And the way I saw it is if people are decluttering because spring cleaning, like who knows what kind of stuff you'll see on the side of the road or whatever. Like it's not like there was no sales, but I was hoping to get some clips, of family together doing that, but it didn't go well. We didn't even try. We totally just went for a drive. But it's good because I got some really pretty like scenery and stuff. Some stuff that I'm gonna add into my first video for my new channel. Which, if you're new here, if you're just seeing this as the first video you've seen, I have another channel called Trauma to Treasure if you want to go subscribe to it. But I really don't know what else to say right now, and it's already been like 32 minutes. But anyways, so whoever comes here later and watches this, let me know anything you want to know. You don't have to put it on here so like everyone else can see who's asking what. If you want, you can message me on Instagram. It's all lowercase Monica_Jeanette_. So you can go there and message me. And I'm not going to put it like into my stories like, oh, this person asked me this. Like, I don't do that. I know a lot of people are hesitant because they're like, I don't want whoever to know, which is fine. I'm like that too. I'm like, I don't know. It just feels strange when you ask someone something, but you're asking them and you just want to know that answer. You don't want like everyone to know what you want to know. Like it seems like you're weird, but you're not. Like that's a normal thing. It's like you're having a private conversation, but then you turn around, that person like tells everybody, like, you know what I mean? So I get it. So if you guys did want to know something, it would stay between us, But yeah, I'm going to leave you guys with that. I hope you have a great Monday. Hopefully we all can get something done. I know I need to. And I can't wait to show you my new channel video. I don't know when it's going to be posted, but I definitely will keep you posted. Yeah. Have a good day. Bye.